Hello, everyone. This is Jim Garrison, and I want to talk with you for a few minutes about the differences and complementarity between hard skills and soft skills, because they're emerging as a critical aspect, not only of your education, but for success. The educational system in the world has been predominantly organized around the left brain, around science, technology, engineering, and math, and business, and accounting, and finance. And most of what you've learned, most of what I learned in school was all around the left brain. And we thought that that was sufficient. We just filled people's heads full of knowledge. We tested them on how well they memorized that knowledge and then sent them out into the job market and hoped that they succeed. Study after study, from IBM, from McKinsey, from PricewaterhouseCoopers, from KPMG, from Deloitte, from the World Economic Forum, from Cisco, are all saying that what we thought was necessary is in fact necessary but not sufficient. That if you really want to succeed in getting a job, having a successful career, thriving in your life, left brain activity, hard skills are not really sufficient. You need soft skills, which means you have to activate the right hemisphere of your brain. And the right hemisphere is a more subtle hemisphere. It's about emotion. It's about art. It's about intuition. It's about interpersonal skills. It's about the pathway of the heart. And it's those soft skills, those high touch aspects of who you are that need to be brought into balance with the high tech left brain of who you are. You know, it's very interesting. The brain is the only organ in our bodies that is divided. Our heart isn't divided. Our lungs aren't divided. Our stomach isn't divided. Only our brain is divided into two hemispheres. And the more we're learning about the brain, the more we're realizing that they're very different. They need to interact, and that if you accentuate one part of your brain to the exclusion of the other part, you tend to become dysfunctional in terms of the way you interrelate with the real world. You need to know science, technology, engineering, and math and business. But you also need to know emotional intelligence. You need to know critical thinking. You need to develop leadership. You need to be able to honor diversity and work through differences to build successful teams. So in this course on Foundation in Super Skills, you're learning not only all the soft skills you need to become a superpower, but the way you're learning these soft skills is oriented to the right brain. That's why in this course, there are no tests. There's just interactivity between groups of students. That's why in this course, there's no memorization. There's dialogue and disclosure and discernment. That's why in this course, there's no competition. It's all about collaboration. And that's why in this course, there's not a teacher telling you what's true. You're listening to videos, but then you become the teachers. You are the teacher. The teachers, Matt and Raji, and your faculty are simply facilitating you in groups, disclosing with one another day after day, how you're responding to the material that you're seeing. That is the essence of soft skills. So as you learn to communicate and articulate how you're feeling about things, as you're interacting with different members of the team that are different than you are, and trying to come up with common solutions and common understandings, you're activating the right side of your brain. And guess what? All the data shows that the more you activate the right side of your brain, the better you do on the left side of your brain. There's been studies that show that if you just simply listen to music while you're doing your engineering or your chemistry or your business homework, you do better. This Mozart effect is a clear indication that the more you engage in both hemispheric stimulation, the more you do them simultaneously, together, the more holistic you become. And then when you go into your interview for a job and you're self-assured, you can speak well, you interact well with the interviewer and other people involved in the process, they're going to pick you. And you're going to get promoted because you have integrated the different aspects of who you are and thereby nurtured your own potential. And that's why we say in this course that soft skills are your superpower, because we're activating the right hemisphere of your brain to match what you already have done, activating the left hemisphere of your brain. And this left-right, high-tech, high-touch way of being and learning in the world is the key to the success that you seek in your lives. Thank you so much.